Yo, 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 yo. What is up? How goes it? I want to find a Sonic playlist real quick. Um, uh, there's a lot of playlists to pick from here. I guess we'll pick this one. Can I shuffle? Shuffle, baby. Rouge S tier for reasons. At least for character rank. for reasons, yeah. Also, oh, I think I gotta turn myself down a little bit. I gotta turn down. Lip biscuit? Wait, what? Huh? Turn this down a little bit. I'm getting a bit too distracted. How you doing, Jordan? Hope you're doing good, dude. I played around with my mic settings a little bit, so I had to turn myself up. Hopefully I sound good. Hopefully the music is not overtaking me. Or do you think I can go louder? Because the lead singer literally sounds like Fred Durst. Oh no, I think this is Runnelby. Do funny, Mike. Oh, I peeked. My bad, sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry if you came into that, Jeff. Turn down, Strummer. You're loud as fuck. Yeah, we'll turn it up to like 5. We'll try that. Oh, you came in alright? Okay. Oh, you came in alright. Alright. That's not the thing I want. I want this. You just increase the gain on your mic and you'll become funny, Mike. Increase the gain how much? I don't want to like absolutely destroy your eardrums though. That's not what I want. I'm talking pretty loud here and I'm not peaking, so I think I found where it needs to be. COD lobby gain? Oh, okay. That's what you mean. Gotcha. Okay, You gonna steal my tier list idea? Okay. That's fine. No, I wouldn't mind doing one with you. I wouldn't mind doing like a Monster Hunter tier list or something, or doing like some kind of video game. Let's rate the characters, type of thing, like what I'm doing today. Instead of doing games, I'm doing the characters. Just want to hide the room code since we aren't playing today. You were literally about to say Monster Hunter. And literally, like, just sit here and just rate every single monster in Monster Hunter. That would be fun as hell. Well, appropriate song to start with. I also peaked. My bad. Once again, I apologize if that was horrible. Let me see here. Let's turn down a little bit more. Let's try 4. Okay. Also, how's the music sound compared to my voice? Hopefully, the goal is my voice to be louder. Messing with audio a little bit. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Well, when you don't talk, the music does kind of overtake, even at the volume it's at right now. I can turn it down. In this world, compromise does not exist. Okay, how about that? Reduce the music by a little bit, 5%. As someone with only one earbud in while at work, I can barely hear the music. Okay. It's a lot quieter now, I will say. On my end, too. Kind of sad. I kind of want to hear it. Like, I can hear it, but it's... Maybe it's better like this, so then I can actually... I can actually hear. That's perfect? Okay. Perfect. So, hold on. We'll turn it up here, and then we'll turn it down again here. How's that? Better before or good now? Better? Okay. Perfect, perfect. Thank you, guys. Thank you for helping me troubleshoot there. Oh. Well, since we got his world playing, and the first character is, you know, this is his theme song from Sonic 06. I mean, it's Sonic the Hedgehog. Where else does he go but who dis? Eh? My personal bias tells me S. But in terms of like other characters, I do think that there are better characters than Sonic. So he'll stay in S, but there will be people that overtake Sonic. So that's why he like there it got enough. Like, the personal bias in me is saying I had a huge personal attachment to Sonic when I was growing up. And I could never forget the memories, man. I could never forget the memories. And even without all that, like, he's just a good character. Happy-go-lucky, freaking. He just wants to adventure, you know. What you see is what you get. Just a guy who loves adventure. You know, that's my guy. Sonic has the same effect as Goku for you. You like most of the other characters more than him for some reason. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's like I said too. Like, I do think there are other characters on this specific list that I think are better than Sonic, but that doesn't change the fact that he's just an S-rank character, you know. You know, I would Big the Cat S tier. What's up, Dave? Everyone else E. You know, I would ask you personally to rate Guts from Berserk as a character, but I realize you never really finished the playlist you sent me almost 3 years ago. I'm sorry, man. I do think that Guts looks cool. I'll definitely say that, but I don't know. I haven't actually, like you said, I haven't actually listened to any of that kind of stuff. So he's stuck as a meme in my brain. It's hard to see him as a real character for you, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, and I get what you're saying too, right? Like, there was one list that had like Sonic, and like Sonic is just different than Sonic, you know, but. In terms of taking him a lot more seriously, he's an S rank. I like that he's just a guy who's really fast, and all of his foes can't comprehend that. I always found that's what makes him cool. Yeah, no, I agree, and he's the blue to Mario's red, you know? Like he's such a great character. And he's also like I said, the personality and everything, I kind of rubbed off on him, so, or he rubbed off on me when I was younger. Maybe I just need to see him in more good stuff. Yeah, that's true. Sonic Frontiers, you know, the Sonic comic, the IDW comics. Seeing him actually written well instead of like a memester is like definitely what it should be. Rouge is also S rank by my logic. We'll see. Crimbo is slowly gonna become a Sonic fan after all these streams. I'm gonna convert him. No, I'm kidding. It's playing his song, but I don't want to get to him right now. I'm a Sonic fan for other, like this reason right here. This reason. Yes. Okay, where is... We gotta rank Eggman. But I gotta play, like... I gotta play the goated song, bro. Where the heck is it? I gotta type it in. I gotta type it in. What is the meaning of this? Well, you got the obscure characters in this too. What a list. Oh, it's okay. Most of them are going here because I'm like, who dis? Because I haven't actually played the, what do you call it? Or I haven't actually read the comics. A true man will never deny his nature. I like some of the characters, but something about the series doesn't vibe with you. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's kind of like, I feel like people agree with Aaron from Game Grumps. Like, he likes Sonic, but he's not a fan of the games. Which, like, I can understand that, right? Emerald... Oh, don't you frickin'... Emerald is frickin' the... Okay, we'll get to Emerald, right? Just because you can't fight him in Yomi, you know? That's not his fault. Learn. Learn how to fight him, dude. Anyway, I look forward to hearing philosophical debates over the guy from Sonic Shuffle. Or like the tutorial fairy from Sonic Wii. Like, there's a character from the one character from the comics I keep seeing that seems pretty cool. That's because you spam random bullshit and it works. Yeah, and you don't counter it. You're not reading me properly. That's the mix-up, bro. Gotta read me. We've been listening to Eggman and we haven't ranked him. Eggman, I do really like Eggman, Dr. Robotnik. Is he an S-rank character? Probably. Eggman S tier. S tier mostly due to the meme by Coleman. Yeah, I mean, like, he's like the perfect rival to Sonic, you know? He's always like, oh, frick, dude, he kind of stinks. He stinks like eggs. What's up, Josh? He's a classic villain. Yeah, just like Sonic is a classic-ass character, Eggman is a classic-ass villain. They go in S rank. I agree. I am the enemy. Yo, listen to this part. The sickest bars, dude. Oh snap, no Princess Sally. Hey, what's up, Scoompoof? And this is just the games in IDW comics. But yeah, no, if we included like every character, a lot of them would be in this category. Who dis? They're busy playing They're busy playing slating. Oh yeah, how is that, by the way? I've heard a lot about the first game, but I hear the second game is just as good. And how was your stream yesterday, guys? I lurked. I lurked in Zorb's stream. Hopefully you guys had fun. Okay. Tails. Is Tails an S-rank character? A part of me wants to say he's like high A. That's SA2. I want the other one. Robo Tails of Sonic R. I kind of wonder why these guys are here. Like, they don't really have a character. They're just racers that you can pick. Do they have a character? I know this one, but this is not, from what I know of Tails doll is like not canon. Princess Sally was from the Sonic cartoons. I think it was Sonic. It was either Sonic Underground or the Sonic the Hedgehog shows. It might have been Sonic Underground. I drew doodles and the three of us beat up some bosses. Nice. 60% of the time skip. We skip his dialogue. Wait, Tails? Having somebody will. Chad Berserk Reader. I gotta change that. Very old school Sonic character, yeah. Old. No, I know who Princess Sally is. Dude, and freaking Chuck Hedgehog, dude. Like Sonic's uncle or whatever. And I asked this at some point. I think either I was streaming or someone was in chat talking about this character. Surge? Something? Josh, you're old. I know. I'm an unk. But I'm like, wait, isn't there already a Surge? But this is like female evil Sonic or something. Like, but I don't know. Anyway, Tails. We gotta rate Tails. I think Tails is high A, to be fair. I think he, in terms of smarts, he's like on par with Eggman. And he does grow to his own, but then he regresses, but then he comes back because he and Flynn's a god. But I like Tails, but I don't think I like Tails as much as Sonic or Eggman. Everything I know from the Sonic cartoons is from YouTube poops. Yeah, true. Tails is low S. Or high A because if we're pushing his intelligence into factor, he would basically be one of the smartest characters in all of video games. With the exception of a couple of deities and actual geniuses. Yeah, no, Tails is a really smart character. I do like other characters more than Tails, but that doesn't mean that Tails is bad, He's like either a low S or a high A. So we'll leave him an A for now. Gotta keep going. Mighty and Ray. So smart, fat. His dialogue doesn't calibrate with me, and I'm Sonic. I gotta go fast. True. He also flies you, bro. He's gotta fly. He has the power of flight. Sonic can't do that shit unless he's supersonic. As cool as it is to have Mighty back in the newer games, he's probably in a lower tier, mainly because they're kind of bland personality-wise. No, I think I agree with that. Like Mighty the Armadillo and Ray, like they're in the classic Sonic games. We doing this? Oh yeah. I had fun last time doing rating the games. So I'm like, you know what? Let's rate the Sonic. Let's rate the Sonic, and we'll do a pretty. This is a pretty short list, so we're not gonna be here a long time. But you know. Anyway, Mighty. I like Mighty more than Ray, but like these guys don't really have much going on. Like this, Ray is just like, he's literally like the cape from Mario. You know, that's his whole gameplay style. Ray is like a D, and then like Mighty. They're like the same, you know. I can't really, you know. And I think Mighty at some point was a part of the Chaotix alongside like Knuckles. But you know. You would rate Ray a bit higher than Mighty for at least being kind of unique. Mighty's like Red Sonic. Okay, that's fair. We never played the Chaotix game they were in. Yeah, that's true. The only time I got to actually play as these two was Sonic Mania Plus. So, you know. If we're talking about in terms of character design, Mighty is at the very least low seat. But if we're talking about how much they add to the story, yeah. Their characters in general are just like, they just don't really have a character. But they're like character abilities, they do more than Sonic. So that's something. But I know. In terms of like, they're not horrible. They're not awful, but and real quickly, that's not to say like E rank is like they're garbage characters, but they're just not they're not the best or the worst things ever. Low C. They did things in the comic for the classic IDW special, but yeah. Okay, I guess we'll do that. We'll just go with D for now, and see where we place everybody else. Okay, freaking Amy. A? Modern Amy? Like, if we're talking about like before Ian Flynn took over for the games, Amy would have been like right here. But oh my god, she is characterized so much better. She's not constantly after Sonic's ass. Like, she does still love him, but like it's way more subdued, which I absolutely love. But Amy has gotten really good. At least B, if not A. A for Amy. B in terms of actual character design has been consistent with literally no character development outside of maybe 2 games maximum. True. I argue Amy is a pivotal character in the series, helps Shadow, Gamma, and it is now cool in the IDW comic. We're talking about the moment you said the modern iterations A tier, the classic iterations absolute B. Well, I mean, in terms of classic Amy, the character design wasn't that great. Like, this is definitely a lot more unique than... Because classic Amy just looked like... She was just pink Sonic with wearing a dress and everything. And has the Pico hammer and stuff, but... This design of Amy is fine. Classic with Amy was bad, yeah. In terms of her characterization and everything, I think she's either A or B. She's definitely got a huge bump due to Frontiers, due to the IDW comics. Even though I haven't read them, I always hear good. Low A, high B. Yeah, that's why she's here for now. Sweet, sweet, yo, so sweet. Okay. It's time for Metal Sonic. What do I say about Metal Sonic? I think nowadays he's definitely become the more de facto rival to Sonic. I understand that it's Metal Sonic is Kamrat's favorite character. My god, I'd put out #1, but that's me. IA literally one of the most iconic rivals outside of Shadow. That is a good point. Not enough. I do like with Metal Sonic that there's certain points in the series where, well, as far as I know, it only happened in Sonic 4. But there are certain points in the series where you get the chance to play as him, and he's definitely unique. Like, he's got that whole impervious, like, shield thing that he uses. But yeah, I do like Metal Sonic. I like Metal Sonic, but I used to think he was bland, but the whole complex about wanting to be the real Sonic made him interesting. The OVA does help. The OVA does help with this characterization. If you guys haven't seen the OVA, freaking... I know everything you're going to do, but that's not going to help you. Because I know everything you're going to do. Strange. I messed up the line. But Metal Sonic is like here. Like here. We don't get enough of Metal Sonic as we should, yeah. Like, I think now, like, he's become the de facto rival to Sonic. Like, Shadow was for Adventure 2, and that was pretty much it. And then Silver was his rival for a bit. And then I don't think anyone's ever come close to rivaling Sonic. So, you know, Metal Sonic, good old A rank. I'll say he has a good moment in the comics where the metal virus arc makes him question existence. If only I knew any of that. God damn it. Yeah, sadly for me, like, I know that for anybody that reads the IDW comics, they can rate these characters, but, like, the only two I'm rating here is going to be Tangle and Whisper. Or, what? Tangle and Whisper. Those are the only two I can rank because I don't know anybody else. And I thought this person was like evil Sonic when that was a thing. No words were even spoken of Whisper. Whisper and Tanger. Yep, that's who these two are. Whisper. Yep. Anyway, no, if there's for Shadow, I would say that Shadow is worthy of a stare because he is more of an actual antagonist. No, but after Adventure, like, even at Adventure 2, he's like, shit, I fucked up. I'm actually supposed to help, and then he helped. We'll get to Shadow. We'll absolutely get to Shadow. Don't you guys worry. Knuckles. Here I come. He's rougher than the rest of them. The best of them. He's tougher than leather. You can call him Knuckles. He might be an S rank. I'd rather flex my muscles. My favorite non-robot character, Knuckles. Yo, knock, knock, porcupine. Blue boy. Thank you for the alert, Dave. I like Knuckles more than Tails. I like Knuckles. Do I like Knuckles more than Sonic? No. Do I like Knuckles more than Eggman? Knuckles is probably high A. He's either high A or he's like low S. You like Knuckles more than Sonic? You like Knuckles more than Sonic, but I don't like Knuckles more than Sonic. Another thing to comment on as well, like, I really like I like his whole background. I like the fact that he's the last echidna, supposedly. You know, don't worry about the other echidnas that are on this list. But his whole duty is to protect the Master Emerald, and the Master Emerald is like the controller of the Chaos Emeralds, and like he's got a lot of knowledge that he doesn't really share, and that's good shit. That's good shit. I like Knuckles. He's like, I'm just here to protect the emeralds. If someone tries to get it, I'm gonna punch him. Okay. Fang the Sniper, Knack the Weasel. This fucking guy. I always known this guy as Fang the Sniper. And he's just like, he works with Eggman, but he's pretty much on the same level as like Mighty and Ray, I think. Maybe a bit lower. Probably there. He's a bandit. Is Fang the Sniper. Fang. Why do they keep changing his goddamn name? Fang the Sniper. Or Knack the whatever the fuck he is, he's here. Anyway. Alright. Vector, we'll try to do these three in this one song because I really like this song actually. So smooth. I know Miss Fang too, but he was a part of a bandit gang in Classic Sonic. Okay. Alongside these guys, right? Or these two, at least. Anyway, Vector. I do like the Chaotix. I like Espio the most out of everybody here. Because I like ninjas. Team Chaotix! Dude, this freaking song for the freaking podcast they're doing right now. Chaotix are on the case. Oh, yeah! So sexy, dude. I like him for. I like him for a rival with Knuckles. Better than Rouge. I think Josh is talking about Vector. Um, let's just be real. Charmy is like a D. Vector. I think Vector and SBO are like B's. So I think it goes like that for me. Though, yeah, no, I think this is all fair. Though to be maybe yeah, maybe that. By technicality, Charmy is more useful than those other two. So on the case. The first BS. Frickin' Charmy B. I don't know anybody that likes Charmy B. Like, if you can get over the fact that he's got like an annoying voice, like, but you can't, and that's no fault to the voice actor or actress that plays him, but that's his whole thing. He's a little guy, and he's a part of the Chaotix Detective Agency. Definitely the one that's the most competent is Vector. SBO. Actually, no. Maybe SBO's the most competent out of all. But Vector's a lot of fun, and the less we talk about Charmy, the better. Oh, the first bees. Okay, I gotcha. The should be like that. No, I'm kidding. He's a young kid that messed up in the comics too. Oh, okay. But yeah, no, like in terms of characterization, I think this is where I put them. The Team Chaotix. SBO is the best one out of the three of them. Vector follows behind a little bit, and then Charmy is like the worst. Okay. So this is Bean the Dynamite and Park the Polar Bear, I believe. And I don't have no idea who this is. So they can go there. And now Bean and Polar, part of gang. Have they done anything other than being Sonic Mania and Sonic the Fighters? To the extending to all three of them, actually. Maybe the comics say different, but I don't. I know who they are, but I don't know what they have done, so they're like here for me. That character is Honey the Badger. Oh, this one. Amy's opposite and Archie. No idea about the games. Okay. I have no clue. I don't know who the fuck is this person. By extension, Metal Knuckles. We're like, why are these guys here? These guys are just like playable racers in Sonic R. I guess. I want to put Tails Doll higher because of Some Call Me Johnny, but like that doesn't count. So for those of you that don't know, Some Call Me Johnny is a YouTube reviewer, and long time ago when he reviewed Sonic R, he did this whole bit with the Tails Doll that like turned him into like an Eldritch horror and everything. And he animated like a Final Fantasy fight against the Eldritch horror Tails doll. And then he was telling the Tails doll that like he actually likes Sonic R. It was like for that reason, if we're taking Some Call Me Johnny into context, he's like a C, but like what the fuck? Metal Knuckles has a cool design, but that's it, yeah. Alright, it's me, Big the Cat. Voiced by Duke Nukem. He's got such a huge, prominent role. Yo, Big the Cat might be his own in his own league. It's actually insane. ARS? Hell yeah, dude. Big is so powerful, it's odd. You don't fucking mess with Big the Cat. I kick ass and chew bubblegum, but I'm all out of Froggy. No. Yeah, he's like A. He's A for me. Now, if we're talking Sonic Frontiers, you know, he's here. Because you just go to Big's fishing minigame and you just complete the island just like that. But, you know, in terms of his characterization, he's below Amy. It's her gag at this point. Yeah. I'm also really good at driving. The only thing I'm not very good at is keeping Froggy in my line of sight. I never know where that guy goes. God damn. From rushing to patience. Ah, what a trip. Really, Sonic's doing things and he's doing his own thing. That's so funny. Like, ah shit, Chaos has taken over cities at Station Square. Whatever I'm gonna do about it. I'm gonna fish out Froggy from Chaos 6 or whatever. Fucking big, dude. I think we got this. I think this is fair, yeah. Hey, little guy. Natural. Okay, Gamma. Gamma is like the precursor to the third best robot. The most human Sonic character. Oh no. I really like Gamma. I like Gamma a ton. But I don't know if I like him more than like he might be like down the middle. He's not as good as Omega because he precedes Omega. But Omega is just incredible. And then he's like the lead into this guy right here. But you know, in my opinion, of course, yeah. I think Gamma definitely helped Amy's character a bunch in Sonic Adventure. Gamma's a C. Gamma's a C. And then we have I know who this is, but does he contribute anything? He's like the leader of Tikal's Echidna tribe, right? Didn't he cause chaos? Why are the robots so goddamn good? Who's that? He's the reason why Chaos went evil. Oh yeah, Chaos was like a good. He was a good thing, and then he's like, you know what? Fuck that. You know, get out of here, then, dude. What the fuck? Give me cream. She's down. She's over here somewhere. She's right here. To call? To call, dude? Yo! What do I say about to call? Phrasing. Dude, I asked for a bagel and cream cheese. Cream and cheese. What? Anyway, Tikal shows up in the flashbacks, but she's also like the precursor to Omochao. She's like a C. She's a C, dude. Like, what can you say about Tikal? Like, I don't know. Not much going on there. Yeah, like she's already dead, but like her spirit or whatever is like alive. So I guess that's why like she is a Sonic character that's in the game. So you know it makes sense why she's here. But like, I don't know who to call it. Like that's pretty much it. Like she was already dead by the events of Adventure 1. Anyway, Chaos. I really like Chaos. I like Waterman. Like an actual freaking threat. I guess she's in the Master Emerald still. Is she? Chaos. Chaos?
Chaos.
Why is it a Linkin Park remix? Wait, what the fuck? Why is it? Wait.
I'm Jack. My mission is to kill Chaos. That's all I know. When are we gonna fight Chaos? All I care about is seeing Chaos dead. Looks like Chaos has been waiting for us. Chaos. We're here to kill Chaos.
He's hiding from Jack,
what
guys.
About Chaos?
He's hiding from Jack
Chaos
Garland.
Doesn't exist at the Chaos Shrine. Just one. Is it true you made a deal with Chaos? Chaos exists. I knew it. I told you. And where there's a crystal, there's Chaos. Come on. Are you Chaos? You told us he made a deal with Chaos. And where did this desperate urge to eradicate Chaos come from? Chaos takes hold. Me? Chaos? Chaos. This world needs Chaos! My mission is to
Dude,
kill
this
Chaos.
world needs chaos, dude.
That's all I know. So it all leads here. Shrine of Chaos. I need Chaos. Chaos! All the chaos there is in this cursed land. To become Chaos. This soul is mine to devour. A feast fit for Chaos! Shut up. The mantle of Chaos is mine. Shut up, asshole! Stand back and witness the birth of Chaos! When did you all start scheming to turn me into Chaos? Oh, I won't stand a chance. But the Lord of Chaos might. Maybe I should change jobs.
Anyway. Who even are the next two? I don't fucking know. Isn't this one from Sonic X? That little... I have no fucking clue. I don't know. Anyway. Now that we've sufficiently killed Chaos... No, but just to go on it a little bit more, I do like that that could potentially be a realistic threat, you know? Having some water form just like flood an entire city and then turn into a water dragon. If that happens in real life, it's said here first, folks, okay? Perfect chaos might exist. And we will need someone like Jack Garland to kill Chaos, okay? Anyway, I think it's time for our favorite edgy boy. Oh, it's shadow time. I'm the freaking coolest. The easiest S rank of my life. The easiest S rank ever, dude. He may be the Vegeta, but he's more than just being Vegeta. He's the ultimate life form. Shadow the Hedgehog. Some people's number one, but not yours. He's like number two. He was number one for me, and then he became not my number one, and then he became back to being my number one. But then there's this guy right here that I've sing the praises of, and you know, we'll get there. Jordan hates him. But he should just learn. He should just learn how to fight. So, Sonic Adventure okay, let's go over this real quick. Sonic Adventure 2, fucking awesome introductory game. Shadow the Hedgehog, fuck that. Sonic 06, awesome depiction of Shadow. Every other depiction at that point started to suck because Sega mandated Shadow should be a dick. And then Ian Flint's like, you know what? Fuck that shit. And then they started to bring him back a little bit. He was still a bit of a dick in Sonic Prime, but they brought it back a little bit. And then with Shadow Generations, the Shadow that we all know and love from Adventure 2 is back. And he's back in the lot. He's back on top. He's back on top for me. And that's not to say, like, because I've always known the true Shadow. And, yeah, he's one of my, he's like, you could ask me one day if Emerald's my favorite character, or you could ask me if Shadow's my favorite character, and, like, you just never know what the answer's gonna be. It's like flip-flop, you know? But Shadow, easiest S rank. He's easily better than Sonic. To me, he's better than Eggman. He's gonna be like he's gonna be up here. Okay, Rouge the Bat, huh? Fly into freedom. Okay, I know Jordan was maybe he wasn't joking. Maybe he wasn't joking. But, you know, some people, for reasons. Rouge is like right here. But I'll just be real. I like Knuckles more than Rouge. I definitely like these three more than Rouge. I like Knuckles more than Rouge. I like Tails more than Rouge. I like Metal Sonic more than Rouge, but I definitely like Rouge more than Amy. So we'll do that. But then here's the problem. I like Espio more than Rouge. Rouge is a weird one to place. You think this is a fair placement? Like obviously it's all subject to change, right? But that's how I feel like I should be judging this, right? I like Shadow more than everybody else on the list right now. Sonic goes up here for not only being the face of the series, but also sentimental and personal attachment and everything. And just the way his character is. Sonic is obviously a GOAT. Eggman is a GOAT as well. And then going from that, right? I really like these three. I like Knuckles, but I think these three are better than Knuckles. These three are better. Or I like Knuckles more than Tails. I think these are all good so far. I personally put her under Vector. I guess again yeah. She contributes. I think she contributes a lot more than Vector. But I'm not trying to really judge this upon like their contributions to like the game's story, whatever it is. But I'm more so trying to judge like how much I like the character, their character design, their personality, all that kind of stuff. And you know, Rouge has some personality, but when I'm trying to think of it not that way, I like Espio more than Rouge. But do I like... Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Yeah. But I don't like her... The thing is, I don't like her more than... Like, I like her more than Amy. And I like her more than Big, so... That's why these things are so interesting. You just start to learn, like... You start to learn what you like, you know? Yeah, I think this is... Move SVO up, Big down. That sounds right. Yeah. Okay. And then I like Vector more than Do I like Vector more than Gamma? But I also, yeah. It's liking and all. If I like that should be like the. I should like. Hold on. What even is this? Oh. Let me copy this. All right. Ranking. Oh, what the? I didn't get all of it. Elden Ring stuff. Ranking categories. Would it be categories? I guess. Design. Personality. Do I count contribution? Because not every character has been in every game. Appearance, maybe? No, appearances. I guess I do count Oh, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this, guys. How do I rank this stuff? Because then I would need to go over and think about, like... Okay, design. We just go off of likes. Yeah. Like ability. Slash... No, yeah, just like ability. Character design, likability. Fun doesn't really... Vibes? Shadow has the best vibes out of everybody else in this goddamn tier list. Okay, I guess those two would be would be the thing I would be rating these guys off of then. Yeah, so if I were to go back and do gameplay and story, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that too. All right, go back in there. Significance story. I guess that's how you spell that. Sure, I guess. And I guess gameplay uniqueness. Just write story. Okay. Story significance, backstory. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so if we go by those lines, Shadow's character design is fucking awesome. He's absolutely likable. His backstory and everything is fucking badass. Not counting Shadow the Hedgehog. And his gameplay uniqueness, the chaos powers and everything, pretty cool. So like I think where I am right now, I think we just judge every other character from now on from those 4 criterias. But would I change anybody around at this point? Knuckles and Tails, gameplay-wise, are definitely wholly unique. Their backstories, I think they're fine where they are. Their likability is like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, depending on who you ask. Character designs, great. Same with Metal Sonic. Okay, now here's where we get interesting. I like the design of Rouge more, for reasons. What? Huh? She's not too much different than Knuckles. Metal is my guy. She's not too much different than Knuckles in terms of her gameplay. Then her backstory being the secret agent of Gun. That stuff's pretty interesting. Is it more interesting than Metal Sonic? De facto Sonic rival? No, it's not. Definitely not more interesting. Amy Rose. Okay, backstory. Saved by Sonic on Little Planet. Saved by Sonic from Metal Sonic on Little Planet. Tarot cards for some reason. I don't know when that happened, but apparently she always knew how to do tarot cards. But that's sick. That's pretty cool. She's like a fortune teller. The Pico Pico hammer and everything. Gameplay. In terms of gameplay, she's definitely different. Her backstory is like, it's alright, I guess. Espio, very similar to Sonic. But he's a chameleon and also a ninja. I think that makes him more interesting than Amy. Espio's fucking cool. What's his backstory anyway? He was in Knuckles Chaotix, and he's just a part of the Chaotix Detective Agency. As like yeah. But having a Sonic detective is like kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah. It's always been a part of Amy's story. That's why she went to Little Planet in the first place. To do a fortune reading, I guess. It's hard to tell any of that when, 1, you're a kid, and 2... How in the fuck... There was no dialogue in Sonic CD. How the fuck do you understand all of that when you're a kid? I get it that it's understandable now, but like... I don't know. Okay, back to the criteria. I like the design of Big. Big was not very likable, but now he's extremely likable. Gameplay, he's only been in 1 game. but he fishes, so that just kind of goes down the drain. But I like the sorry. I love that move, so he gets to stay up here. And then backstory is he's just a guy. He's just a guy in the Sonic universe. He literally, what you guys said earlier is that Big is just a guy. He literally is, and that is incredibly funny to me. Okay, Vector, same background as as SBO. I think out of the Chaotic Detective Agency, he's definitely the one that has the credentials to be a detective. Yeah, no, I think where everybody's placed right now is pretty solid, I think. Okay. We're on to Maria Robotnik, huh? So Maria mostly plays as Shadow's backstory, basically. That is her whole character. And basically what she shows him is that, like, yeah, they grew up on the Ark together until the point that Gun raids the space colony Ark. She's basically just, she's not, herself is not great of a character, but she plays a huge catalyst onto why Shadow is so good. So Maria herself, you don't really play as Maria, so gameplay is out of the question. I just explained the story. Maria is pretty likable, I think. She's just a you know, an innocent little girl that's grew up on the Ark alongside Shadow and Abraham Tower and everything. Related to Eggman and Gerald by being a Robotnik. But like I said, character design, just, you know, this little girl. But she mostly just plays as, like I said, she's just a catalyst on to Shadow's background. You think she's a C? C rank? Is Maria Robotnik better than Charmy? I don't think Maria's better than Charmy. Oh, you think she is better than Charmy? Well, to be fair, he is still alive. But he's alive to be a nuisance. She's not alive anymore. Her story's done. So I guess, yeah, alright. She's concluded being better than Charmy B. Gerald Robotnik. Gerald Robotnik. Oh man. Don't you come down there, bro. You're saying stuff sus crap on your stream, bruh. Alright. Gerald. What do I say about Gerald? He's Dr. Eggman's inspiration because he's his grandfather. He's just as smart as he's potentially smarter than Eggman. But he went insane. He went insane and was for some reason congratulated for saving the planet because Shadow saved the planet, Shadow the Hedgehog. But what does that where does that put Gerald? I have no idea where that puts Gerald. He's once again, he's a catalyst for more than one character, I'd say. He's a catalyst for why I think Eggman is good. He's a catalyst. He's another catalyst for Shadow. So by that logic, Gerald plays a bit more of a role than Maria. Yeah. More better than Tikal, I think. I think that's good. I think that's good. Or Omo Chow. I saw questions about this guy. Omo Chow, where the hell did you come from, dude? Omo Chow is a better tutorial than Tikal. But he's basically the face of being the tutorial in Sonic. Is he a likable character? He doesn't really have a character other than just teaching you about the video game. So I guess he's like on par with Charmy. No. Yeah, he's here. In Archie built by Rotor, he might be a helpful AI robot in canon. I'm not sure. Yeah. That's where I'll leave him. I think I'll just leave tutorial robot man. I have a lot of questions of. Will just be below Charmy. I don't hate him. He's not the worst. By extension, I don't really hate Charmy, but he's not as good as the other characters. Okay. But he's better than these guys, I will say. Wait, is he? There. Omo Chow fans. Yo, cream and cheese. Or cream. Start with cream. Nobody fucks with Cream the Rabbit, alright? Nobody The best character to play as in almost anything to appear in. Well, yeah, you control her, but the real demon is fucking cheese, dude. That's the real demon. Hell, you know what? We had a meme row last time. We're gonna put a meme row this time. There you go. That's your tier, buddy. That's your tier. That's your tier. Cheese. Cream. Okay, where do I put Cream? I like her character design. She's incredibly everybody, including this maniacal motherfucker, loves Cream the Rabbit. Okay, we don't fuck with Cream the Rabbit, especially when this demon lord is here. I think Cream might be in between Big and Vector. I think she goes right here. When Omega is friendly to you, you know. Yep. Exactly, dude. Okay. I just put on a mix so I don't have to... Okay. Let's try to get through this a little... Because I want to go back to Dragon's Dogma, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Vanilla. Vanilla is Cream's mom. She's really only been in one game, right? Sonic Advance 3? As far as I remember, even in the detective case files, Vector is like kind of afraid of her for so. I think I know why, but I also don't know why. I can't remember, but like, I don't know. Vanilla's, she's like here, I guess. Maybe a bit, maybe below Gerald. Vector loves her. Oh, okay. Oh, so he's got a alligator boner. Oh, sorry, crocodile boner. Vector the crocodile. That's his. Okay, anyway. Oh, dude. You guys know how I feel about Emerald. Do I think Emerald is better than Shadow? The other robot boy. So, okay. Emerald is basically Mega Man, but like even more so. He learns he gets more powerful the more Chaos Emeralds are inserted into him. His whole thing is that he's like a combat robot, right? Through the story of Sonic Battle, Sonic fights him because Emerald's like, show me your power. And then Sonic's like, okay. And then he forms a pretty unshakable bond with Sonic. And then they go through the game, Emerald mostly sticking to Sonic, but he does help out, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Cream. And there's even a point in the game where I think Shadow takes Sonic's Link, so he's like tied to Shadow for a little bit. And then, like when Shadow inserts the last Chaos Emerald, it makes him a free robot. So he's still tied to something because that's how his programming works. But he basically becomes his own person. Person in quotations. Through the events of Sonic Battle. But at the end, Eggman, big giant dickhead, decides to overwrite the programming by trying to destroy the planet with the Space Colony Arc. And then Emerald sucked in all that energy and became Ultimate Emerald, opening like the eyes and everything. And this guy, Ultimate Emerald, is insane. Like, probably the toughest thing other than maybe the end. And maybe Emperor X. It's probably the toughest thing Sonic's ever fought. And Sonic didn't even use like a super form. But in the end, Emerald, just like Gamma, is actually no longer a part of the main series. But his story is pretty impactful, man. He's like Zack Fair from FF7, and he's like Noble Six. He's like that kind of character in Sonic. It was a treat to see. Yeah, it was a huge treat to see Emerald in the Shadow beginning animation or whatever for Shadow Gens. I'm like, holy shit, it's fucking Emerald, dude! And he's like walking through the fucking fire. What a badass. But this was before. That was before the events of Sonic Adventure 2, I think. So. But yeah, like I said before, you can ask me. You could ask me 2 different days. I could be like, you know what, Emerald's the fucking GOAT, or I could say Shadow is the fucking GOAT. It just depends. Eggman literally had to shoot a laser that destroyed stars to take control of Emerald. Yeah. And then Sonic's like, well, shit. And in the end, he died for the greater good. Or got destroyed for the greater good. But yeah, Emerald's fucking awesome. If you guys haven't played Sonic Battle, the game can be tedious, but it has the best... I think that game has the best... Other than Ian Flynn taking over, like, with Sonic Frontiers. If you want a game that has good characterization, play Sonic Battle. But yeah, that's where I'm at with that. Emerald's an S rank for me. I really love him. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The greatest character of all fucking time. Death and destruction. You will place me on S or else. Oh gosh, I have to share a tear with my most hated enemy. That's the eye. Those are the eyes of death staring into his soul. Oh god. Like, okay, memes aside, Omega is very one note, but he does that one note really good. So that's why it's like, is he better than Knuckles? Probably not. Is he better than Tails? Probably not. Is he better than Metal Sonic? No. Emerald is great though, for real. Yeah, no, that's why I said like he's very intensely focused on eliminating Eggman. Like that's his whole characterization. But it works. And like he's also Gamma on crack. But he's a different character, so but yeah, I like Omega. I do think Omega is better than Rouge. But I think Metal Sonic... Yeah, this is good. This is a good placement for Omega. Okay. Gemerald. I like Gemerald too. But he doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything other than protect, like... Nowadays, he's programmed... So, he was an Eggman robot created after the image of Emerald. Where Emerald got destroyed, Gemerald came around when, like, Eggman was still high on Gizoid. So, Gemerald was basically the main antagonist of Advance 3. And at the end of that game, he gets reprogrammed to live with cream and cheese, basically. And just like how seeing Emerald was a treat to the Shadow Beginning thing, hearing Gemerald in the detective case files was fucking awesome. Gemerald has great comic moments, but I know you don't know him. I don't know him. Yeah. But I mean, he's cool. Like, he might look cooler than Emerald, but like, Emerald's just better. I personally put him under Cream and Big. Maybe above Vector. No, he's beside Vector. I think a B is good for Gemerald. Yeah, this is good. I want to see him. I want to see him in the games. I want to see him do more. Like, I want some representation, even though it's not Emerald. I want to see this guy more, you know? But he's basically stuck at Vanilla's house. Is where I put him, like, you like your robots? The fun, like, yeah, you like your robots, but the funny thing is, some of Sonic's greatest characters are robots. Why else is Emerald here? Why else is Metal Sonic here? Or Omega? Or Gamma? Gemerald, you know? Okay. Alright, it's time. Hey, it's me! The devil! I'm here to convince you to do sin! Black Doom? He's like the shoehorn to make Shadow a bit more weird. But him along, like, to be fair, Black Doom does more than Maria. Maria being the main catalyst for Shadow's backstory. Black Doom was 50 years before, 50 years with the creation of Project Shadow. ULF. I'm gonna donate my blood, and 50 years time, I'm gonna invade the Earth with a giant meteor and create one of the worst games ever made. No, Shadow the Hedgehog's not the worst game ever made. It's just not a great Sonic game. Anyway, I'm here to convince you to do sin. I think I do more than Gerald. Do I do more than Chaos? Yeah, I do want to. Nah, I'm pretty sure maybe we're like the same threat level. We both have the same amount of sin points. Anyway, that's where I rank the devil. I'm gonna make the grass explode now. Bye. Oh my god. It was cool seeing him enhance Shadow's powers, at least. Yeah, but here's the thing. Yeah, like, in Shadow Gens, I don't even think Shadow would have needed... I don't think he would have needed the Doom powers to be Doom. I gave him my sin points so he could beat me better. Come on, Shadow. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, that's where I put Black Doom. They're like the same, like, Chaos and Black Doom are probably like the same threat level. Like, Chaos floods the city and then... Actually, no, an alien invasion is probably a bit more insane. But I like Gamma more than Black Doom, so he's a C. Alright. It's Gun Commander Abraham Tower. I said on the last stream I did like this guy. I do like Abraham Tower. His depiction in Shadow the Hedgehog is like it doesn't matter all too much, since the 10 endings don't matter. The true ending matters. But I do like I do like him for the depictions that go beyond Shadow the Hedgehog. Like he was in Sonic Chronicles. He was in the Shadow Beginnings thing. And he's also, from what I remember, Cameron telling me, he was in the comics too. The best characterization is in the short stories mostly. But yeah, I do like Abraham Tower. maybe, yeah, maybe he's beside to call. It's like playing the Chaotix. Or Team Chaotix. That's the song's called, right? Yeah. Okay, Blaze the Cat. Blaze the Cat. Blaze is an A. Okay, what? Oh, a character I think is better than Sonic, and you play. I do play. Blaze is my main in Crossworlds. I think I like Blaze better than Sonic, to be fair. Like, okay, the Blaze that I know comes from Sonic Rush, and in Sonic Rush, she is the princess of an alternate dimension that is basically a girl version of Sonic. Her super form is Burning Blaze, using the Soul Emeralds, which that also means she's equivalent to Knuckles. She protects the Soul Emeralds from this fucking guy. She's Sonic and Knuckles mixed, yeah. Higher than Rouge, lower than Omega. That's where you put Blaze? Right here? I like Blaze. I like Blaze enough, honestly, to put her in S rank. Cause the other thing with Blaze is that she's also from Silver's future. But like, which Blaze is like super canon now at this point, you know? Is she from the future like Silver, or is she from another dimension? For you, it'd be in between Sonic and Shadow. And also, like, she doesn't start off as like happy-go-lucky and friendly like Sonic. She actually starts off as like someone that's like sheltered, but eventually becomes friends with Cream and Amy, right? Blaze is from another dimension in the comics, yet no Silver. God damn it. Yeah, I think for me, yeah, Blaze is like right here. Blaze is I really like her. I want her to do more. I want to see more Blaze. I want to see more Blaze the Cat, man. Just like how I want to see more I want to see, like, we're hearing more Espio. We get to hear Espio in the case files. I want to see more Gemerald. I want to see more Cream. I want to see more of these guys that I have no idea about yet. I know these two a little bit. I know these two enough to rank them, I feel like, from the very limited amount of knowledge I have. But yeah, Blaze is right here for me. SBO was neat in the Death of Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, he was. But okay, Eggman Nega. Not to be confused with the N-word. Okay, Eggman, alternate dimension Eggman. There you go. That's how I'll call that. All right. I didn't say the N-word just now. But he's basically, they're the same. This version of Eggman's not a good guy. He's basically, they're just the same. Such a rough name. Eggman Edward. No. Like a negative. Eggman negative. Just get rid of the Tiv part. I don't want to be clipped out of context, even though I did say it. I said it properly. I know what this is. he's Blaze's version who hasn't done much, really, nearly as much. Yeah, like, they're the same. These two are the same character, but he's just from Blaze's dimension. But we'll put him like here. He still has the potential to do something, but who knows what that something might be? I got no clue. Anyway, is that a certain bird I see? Is that Jet the Hawk? Is oh no, okay. Dun, 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 dun. Jet the Hawk is technically a rival to Sonic. He's not like a fighting rival, it's more of a friendly rivalry to Sonic. CB. Catch me if you can, loser! I'm the fastest racist ever! No. But yeah, yeah, I like Jet. He is a bit of a dick though. He's a bit of a dick. But it's in jest, you know? He's not like violent towards him like Omega is towards Eggman, you know? You wanted him to eat his board? What am I gonna do with that in my stomach? I need to race. Jet is Sonic if he was more of a dick. Yeah, trash talker. Yeah. But like, it's like I said, it's a friendly rival. Like maybe it started off not as friendly, but it became friendly. It became like a friendly rivalry where they participate in extreme gear races and racing and stuff, right? So, you know, pretty cool. Wave, I'm not like Wave. I think is definitely more sinister than Jet. And by that I mean I don't like her as much as Jet, but she's still cool. He has a great comic moment too. Wave I think is like a C. I think I like Chaos more than Wave. Do I like Gerald more than Wave? Yeah, I think I like Gerald more than Wave. Actually, we'll do this. There you go. Or there. You like Wave a lot? Like, she played a pretty big role in Sonic Riders 1. Like, she was the reason why Sonic lost the Chaos Emeralds and why the Babylon Rogues got to revive their sanctuary or whatever. The Babylon Garden, that's what it's called. But she's the reason why Sonic lost, because she, like, put a bomb under his extreme gear or whatever, and then blew it up as Sonic was about to go, and then Jet was like, I won because I cheated. Storm is a good rival to Knuckles, too, honestly. It's just the Tails Wave rivalry that isn't good. Yeah. All three are aliens, apparently. The Babylon Rogues are aliens? Huh. Okay. Are they Black Arms? Are they very colorful black arms? Is that what you're saying? Is that what's happening there? That would be hilarious if that was the case. Anyway, I like Storm. I don't like Storm more than Vector, though, I would say. And I don't like Storm more than General. I don't like Storm more than Jet. I don't like Storm more than Omega. Or sorry, that's Gamma, sorry. But I like Storm more than Black Doom. So we'll do that. Oh yeah, dude. It's no use. Take this. I actually... This will be probably really funny. But Silver is either a high A or he's a low S. No, it was a weird detail in one of the Riders games. They might just be ancients. Oh! You know, having them be ancients would be really cool, actually. Like the same race as like the chaos-looking people in Sonic Frontiers. That would be actually fucking badass. But yeah, I really like Silver. Silver is basically the Sonic Universe's version of Trunks. But, let's be real, I like Trunks. And by extension, I like Silver. But, is Silver more of a character than Trunks? Like, the same way that Shadow is his own character, is Silver his own character? Silver beat Trunks on that death battle. The death battle don't count, though. Not that ancient. Or maybe the Babylon Rogues are like an ancestor, maybe. They're called the Ancients, but they're an ancestor of the previous Ancients that became the Chow, that became the... I don't know. Weird stuff there. But if there's one character I want to see more of in the games, and as a playable character, I want to see more Blaze. Like I said before, I want to see more Blaze. I want to see more Chaotix. I want to see more Gemerald. I definitely want to see Silver more, because Silver has so much potential to be insanely good. I'll tell you later for the Babylon Rogues. Okay. But yeah, Silver's great. As for Silver, he is hype in the comics. I agree where you put him. Yeah. Well, even without the comics content, I think Silver goes here. Like, he's just that cool. Even though he came from a game that is not super great, I do like Silver's fucking sick. Like, he's got this whole telekinetic bullshit around him and everything. Like, just like Trunks, right? Trunks is a Super Saiyan, right? He's already a strong Super Saiyan the first time you meet future Trunks. And he's also different from everybody else because he uses a sword, right? Silver is very similar. He doesn't use a weapon, but he uses, like, psychic powers, which I think is very equivalent. And then, you know, he's wise beyond his years, you know. I like Silver's great. Silver's great. Like, he could potentially have the means to, like, be, like, up here. You know? If Silver, if there's a Silver game that comes out, or if there's like a game that's really good, and there's like a Silver episode, Silver has the potential to, like, overtake Emerald Shadow. You know, he's just that good. He has the potential to be that good. Oh God. Oh no, dude. Yes, she's a character, but these two don't even matter technically. Oh, fucking Elise, dude. What do I say about Elise? Like, she's not great. She's the damsel in distress the entire game. He wants to exist. Okay, to be fair, I like Mephiles more than Elise. Let's just cut that out of the way right now. We'll put her like right here. This guy is just useless, and then she's just as useless as this fucking guy that caused chaos. And then Mephiles brought about change in Silver. He also brought about change in Shadow, though they don't remember that, right? That's the even Sonic doesn't even remember that. The thing I don't understand is how they, like, okay, they brought him back in Shadow Gens as a boss fight, but Shadow doesn't know who this guy is, canonically, because Sonic blew out the Flames of Disaster, so he's... I guess by that reason, like, he still exists technically, but... So he could potentially be around. Now that I think about it. So he has the potential to, like, be, like, Silver's antagonist, basically. That would be kind of cool, actually. Holy shit, what? Episode Silver, you know, there's a new Sonic game, and, you know, Sonic goes after Eggman, you know, all the time. That's whatever. Blaze is here for some reason, and it's also playable. They'll find a reason. Shadow's also here. I'm here to be in this game as well. Episode Silver goes after Mephiles, dude. Fuck that guy. And also, maybe Mephiles is working with this funny one. Good old Sage. Running things after some metal with pulling strings, he is a wonder. It was a danger to the timeline, so Time Eater locked him away hard. He was the only boss key that needed 4 keys. So Time Eater / Eggman and Robotnik knew that Mephiles was going to be a problem. That doesn't make sense. The entire Sonic 06 timeline was erased, right? But how... Mephiles has potential. Mephiles has potential to potentially be an insanely good character. But I like Metal Sonic more than him. We'll put him like here. In terms of his potential and where he is, he's like behind Jet. The Time Eater itself, I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay, do these two even matter? Shara and Eraser Jin? That's fair. Okay. You like the song? Oh, the His World cover that I just played? That was Nate Wants to Battle, by the way. Where do I put these two? They're contained in Sonic and the Secret Rings. Speaking of which, Make Believe's Reborn. Yeah, an Eraser Jin song. Isn't a Eraser Jin song just this one that's playing right now? Well, when you fight him as Darkspine. Fortunately, not as important in the long run. Yeah. So, the reason why I liked... So, I remember saying Secret Rings was not a great game, but I did like the whole thing. I did like the idea behind it. Like, yeah, Sonic going into a storybook, and he's going into the story of the Arabian Nights, right? Was it a Razor Jin, or was it Shara that put the curse on him? That is what I liked about it. Like, oh, Sonic is in the storybook, and he has the chance to actually die, because if the flame flickers out, he's dead. I think that was a Razor Jin. It was... What? What would Char do? I don't know, dude. Why would Melina be evil? Like, we know why. But, you know. Anyway, Shara was just like a traveling companion. Basically, like, she was like Navi, basically. She wasn't annoying like Navi, but I don't remember her contributing much in Sonic and the Secret Rings. Eraser Jin literally had the chance to kill Sonic. And to be fair, Mephiles did kill Sonic. But Eraser Jin, even though it was in the confines of a storybook, Eraser Jin could have killed Sonic. So they're like the same threat level, you know? But Eraser Jin's not coming back. As is, then it never as is. Back to back. So that's where I would put the Secret Rings characters. Okay, these three are from Rush Adventure. I haven't played that, so they go in Who Dis. Isn't this just like Robot Eggman Nega? Like, I don't know who that. Like, I don't know who that. I don't know who that is. Okay, these two I know. I don't remember her name, but she was in Sonic Chronicle. Guys, you guys ready for the banger alert, dude? Is it time for more penis music as we talk about these two? Penis music, go! Banger alert. Okay. Shade? Yeah, Shade the Echidna. That sounds right. This is where you learn that Knuckles isn't the last of his kind. But they're only stuck in Sonic Chronicles. Both of them... Well, this guy, Imperator Ix, was the leader of the, Nocturnus clan. And these guys ended up... These guys were the creators of the Gizoid, aka they created Emerald. And they created, they created robots in the image of him, too. And I think the story of Sonic... correct me if I'm wrong, but the story of Sonic Chronicles is that, like, Imperator Ix was insanely powerful, that he had to be, like... He had to be banished. Him and his clan. Yeah. I was just about to bring that up too. Imperator Ix was one of the only other than the Egg Reverie from Okay, hold on. Turn off this penis music for a second. Other than the Egg Reverie from Mania, Imperator Ix could actually damage Supersonic. And you know, that rarely happens. That's how you know this guy is insanely powerful. Let's be fair though. these two are only in one game, and I don't know if they had anything comic related. What they were in the game was really cool, but they were in that one game. But with Ian Flynn in the house, they have the potential to return, and that would be fucking awesome. Shade for her character design alone is like an A, but I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember what she does other than being like an operative for the Nocturnus clan. So like maybe she's beside Commander Tower. And then just because he can fight Supersonic, he definitely has the ability to kill him. So, that's just impressive. Like he could kill Sonic when he's in super form. Crazy. It never continued, so we never got closer on that. Yeah, that's true. Or got closer. Yeah, because I would like to see more. There's a lot of these Sonic characters that are not in the games anymore that I would like to see more of, and then for the characters that were in the games that we barely ever see anymore. This list is just bringing out all kinds of stuff for me here. Okay, Chip. Why does Sonic not wear his goddamn ring that should be on his character at all times? But Chip or Light Gaia? Nah. Like a B, maybe? Maybe like a... Yeah, maybe like here. Maybe like here. Light Gaia stuff, ice cream. The ice cream makes him lower, but the Light Gaia stuff makes him higher. So he's like right here. He's like dead center of C. Okay, Orbot. I'm gonna rate these two at the same time. I'm not really the biggest fan of Orbot and Cubot, to be fair. I kind of would rather have like if they brought back the frickin' rooster and the other guy from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, dude. I would rather have those two than these two. These two are fucking useless. So, but to be fair, they do more than this guy. So that's yeah. Yep. No. I'm not gonna elaborate any further. These two are who gives a fuck. They okay, but built to be incompetent and boost Eggman's ego, as far as I remember. Yeah, but that's all they do, so that doesn't make them great. That doesn't make them stand on their own 2 feet. Princess Elise is better than them. According to this list, Princess Elise is better than Orbot and Cubot, in my opinion. How the fuck? Anyway, Professor Pickle. What does he do in Sonic Unleashed? What is this guy even? I can't even remember it. Is he the one that tells Sonic and Tails about the Gaia temples? Is that what he does? I can't remember, dude. I can't remember. I just remember. I can't believe they tried to piss poor Professor Pickle off with a whole pack of robots. I gotta play that for context now. Is it annoying Sonic phrases? Is it this one?
This old man showed up with a...
Yeah, there
that
it
sure
is.
sounds like Eggman.
I'm sure Eggman is
I
on him.
remember
They
too.
carried poor Professor Pickle off, And a whole pack of
Yeah, there you go.
robots. A whole pack of 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 robots. Robots. Robots.
Whole pack of robots. Whole pack of robots. Whole pack of robots. Pack of robots.
A whole pack of robots.
Nah, 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 nah. And that wasn't even Professor Pickle saying that.
A whole pack of robots.
He was just mentioned.
Robots. Nice smile. Don't touch it. Nice smile. Don't touch it. Nice smile. Don't touch it. Let's get moving. Nice smile. Don't touch it. Nice.
Okay,
Don't touch it. Nice smile. Don't touch it.
I'm gonna let this finish and then we're gonna play some Black Knight music.
Nice smile. Don't touch it. Nice smile. If you can push it before I grab it. Nice smile. Don't touch it. Nice smile. Don't touch it. Nice smile. Don't touch it. Find the computer room. You're too slow. You're too slow. You're too slow. 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 You're too slow. You're too slow.
You're too slow, slow. Okay.
Whole pack of robots. Whole pack of robots.
I'm gonna tell you about the Gaia temples. Or I had like a key or whatever.
Robots. Whole pack of
Good job, Professor Pickle.
It sounds like being a princess isn't that easy.
Okay. Merlina. I like Merlina. I really like the twist with her actually. The whole thing with this version of the Knights of the Round Table or whatever is that the scabbard of Excalibur gives it eternal life. The scabbard of Excalibur gives eternal life. She wants it to basically save her own world. She doesn't want the world to die. But Sonic's like, oh, come on, you gotta live life a little. Yeah. There was a whole song called Live Life, and that was the credit song. Good twist, second half of the game, not gonna lie. Yeah, I know. Merlina was good. Merlina was a pretty good character. She's better than Eraser Jin. Is she better than Methless? No. Like, to be fair, Black Knight is just a straight upgrade to, like, in every way possible. Like, the music's better, the game's better, the characters are better. Like, that's not to say Secret Rings was bad, but Black Knight was just better out of the two storybook auto-scroller games. Caliburn! Caliburn, also Excalibur. He gets like an S because he turns Sonic into Excalibur Sonic. No. Caliburn was alright. He just constantly shat on Sonic the whole time. There's mostly a big lesson on live life to the fullest. On the time you have. Yeah. Good. It's a good message. Good message. Story message from Black Knight. But yeah, no. Caliburn mostly shat on Sonic the whole time until he like defeated and saved like most of the Knights of the Round. I like Caliburn at the end of the game, basically. So like, it's better than Shara. Like, yeah, put him like, put Caliburn in like D. Alright, King Arthur. King Arthur. Is he really? He's just the guy you gotta go get the scabbard from. He's like kind of whatever. Kind of whatever. And I was all like, King Arthur, you... King Arthur out of nowhere. I'm literally the guy you beat to get the thing to do the other half of the game. And you get to me pretty quickly. Okay. This war is won, and I live to rule by the sword. Okay. Yeah, his name's Yakra, right? The Wisp? Yakra? Yeah, I don't really know how to judge. I don't really know how to judge. Is this just all wisps in general? Or is it just Yakra? I'm saying Yakra because that's what I remember. But that also is the name of like a Chrono Trigger enemy. So maybe it's like Yak or something. If we're judging it, this is just the character of Yakra, whatever. He helps Sonic. He helps Sonic in Sonic Colors. He gets his whiffs buddies like, yo, this guy's vibes. This blue guy, you help this guy. Yeah, like, he's okay. If we're judging all wisps in general, I do like them. I like the wisp powers. They're kind of like Sonic's. They're like Sonic's like equivalents to like Mario power-ups, basically. Yeah. None of them really have a character other than assisting Sonic using Hyper Go On energy. And I guess by extension, Whisper. No, that's Tangle. That one. And this guy, too. Which, how are we gonna rank him? I guess we'll get to him. Rhythm, Void, Rocket, Cube, Spikes! Okay, yeah, the Wisps are cool. They don't have a character per se, but in terms of like, just them being in the Sonic universe, being another source of power other than Soul Emeralds, Chaos Energy, and well, they're Hyper Go On, but Wisps are cool. All right, this is before Sonic Lost World, so I'm assuming this is classic Sonic, not Phantom Ruby Sonic. You wouldn't put the Wisps above Jet? Would you put them above Emperor X? Probably. Okay, classic Sonic. Let's just be real. Let's just be real, dude. Same guy. Literally the same guy. If it's Phantom Ruby Sonic, there. But if it, I'm assuming the way that this was laid out, that was like, this is Sonic Generations, and this would be classic Sonic. So, you know, it's just Sonic. It's just literally just this guy. So, you know. Okay, fucking Deadly Six time. Oh wait, what's it called? Windy Hill. Okay, these two I know better, but let's just be real. I didn't give two shits about the Deadly Six. I don't care about any of them. But let's just be real. They did more than Orbot and Cubot. They did more. They're like the top of E. Like the Deadly Six for me, dude. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Zavok and Zaz. Zaz, I'm still, like, not the biggest fan of. So, like, you know, here. They okay in the comics, to be fair. Zavok is the main guy to rank, really. I think Zavok looks cool. I think his whole deal is pretty cool, but... And, you know, being the leader of the Deadly Six is pretty cool, but I don't find him any better than any other member. So I'm not... Unless, like, if they're in another game other than Sonic Crossworlds, and it's better, and it's better than whatever the fuck... They're E. They're just E. These two are Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric characters. I don't know them. Who it is? This, I believe, is Egg Reverie. Or the Hard Boiled Heavies. They also have potential in a Silver game because of Crossworlds. Okay, I mean, that's cool, but, like, Silver's just better. Silver, what? Silver can't defeat the Deadly Six like Sonic does? There's no way. They're literally... They are not... They're, like, not interesting to me at all. Forces is S because it's yourself and the best. And you're the best. The Avatar? That's so hard to rank. That's hard to rank the Avatar. Like, what do you... Okay, first things first, Egg Reverie. Built by Eggman only for them to betray Eggman, to take the Phantom Ruby. Yeah, Egg Reverie was kind of whatever. Or the Hard-Boiled Heavies. Whatever this thing is. I'm assuming it's like the final boss version of all of them combined or whatever. Or whatever. Okay. Avatar. Or the Rookie. The Rookie, dude. Who doesn't betray Eggman? No, these guys betray Eggman. Fucking... The... Whatever this is from the end of Sonic Mania. Okay, Avatar. Yes, the Avatar is us. Sonic takes a liking to us. We go head to head with Infinite. We go head to head with Infinite and win, right? Don't we win against? We don't win against Infinite initially, but eventually we do because Infinite's a little bitch boy. Who doesn't? Oh, fair. Who doesn't betray Eggman? Metal Sonic. Oh, and Sage, I guess. Those are my answers. But let's be fair, yeah. The Avatar character, in terms of his own character, like if we weren't able to customize him or anything, he does do a bunch in the fight against, you know, Eggman taking over the world. I don't know. I don't know where to put the Avatar. Death and Destruction. Put the Avatar in Death and Destruction? Like, I don't know, dude.
Here comes the enemy, strike them down.
Metal did it Heroes. Oh shit, you're right. Who hasn't betrayed Eggman?
Here comes the enemy, mess them up.
Shit.
And bring 'em to the knees, do your stuff. Time for justice.
Oh, you know who hasn't? Eggman Nega. There you go. There's the answer to that question. And Orbot and Cubot. Okay. I'm like at a loss of where to put the Avatar, because like he does accomplish a lot in Sonic Forces, but like we haven't seen him in another game, and I don't know if he's gonna end up being in another game. So, he might be like alongside Chip, like being dead center, you know. Okay, King Dodonpa. I'm hosting all the races. I'm hosting the races and the racists. I was in Team Sonic Racing, I think. And I know for certain I'm in Sonic Crossworlds. But I think that's literally all I do. King Dodonpa. You go beside Omojo, I guess. There you go, buddy. Alright, Infinite. I mean, I came back in the latest episode of that, of the Chaotix Detective Agency file, whatever thing. This theme song that's playing right now is fucking badass. And, here's the thing with me, though. Sure, I may have been the leader of the Jackal Squad and, all that. I got my ass kicked by Shadow the Hedgehog. I never let it go. So I'm kind of bitch made. Unfortunately, Infinite is kind of bitch made. But he has the potential to be really cool. Phantom Ruby bullshit. Apparently it's something to do with lenses or whatever, making me like all powerful or whatever. I swear to God, if Shadow comes into that podcast and kicks my ass again, I'm gonna be very disappointed in myself. Okay. Look at all these characters. I have no idea who they are because they're part of the comics. Boom. 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 This looks like Mecha Sonic and Gamma. The fuck? Why are they all like rusted? And this guy's just a penguin. That's like not. That's not Berkeley. Okay. Everybody else here, I think I know. Who dis? New phone, who dis? This is apparently not Scourge the Hedgehog, you know, from back in the day where you get green evil Sonic. This is not the same character, apparently. But their name is the same, basically. Scourge and Surge or what? Tangle, everybody! Tangle! Tangle? So as far as I know, from the very little introduction that they had on, like, the Tails channel thing, or Tails Tube or whatever, that's how I got introduced to them, alongside Sonic Racing Crossworlds and everything. Tangle is a more spunky and over-the-top version of Sonic, I think. She's a lemur. And, both of these characters, from what I remember, Justin telling me, they're like from Forces. I don't know if they knew the Avatar or not, but like that's kind of like where they came from. I know you don't know. Surge and Kit, Scourge, the Hedgehog, this evil Sonic. Anyway, Tangle. Tangle seems like fun. She seems like she's pretty cool. But I find her a little annoying right now. So, like, she's like here, I guess. Sure. Sure, Tangle can be behind Wave, I guess. Whisper's more Forces than Tangle? Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, Whisper. For some reason, the Sonic character that has the most traumatic shit ever barely speaks a word. And, yeah, like, I want to get to know her more. Like, she seems interesting, but, like, also I feel insanely bad for her. But, like, she is more interesting than Tangle, at the least. So, like, sure. Silver likes Whisper as a friend. Oh, yeah, they know Silver. They know Silver. They know the Detective, the Chaotix. They know Sonic, obviously, Tails and Knuckles. Do they know Shadow? Maybe? Do they know Blaze? Do they know Blaze, Amy, Big, like, I have no idea. I got very short introductions on them, okay? Like, I'm judging them based on that, and Whisper seems cooler than Tangle. I like them both, but, you know. They know Shadow and Blaze. Okay. Alright. Alright, new favorite AI, small child girl. It's Sage. It's Sage. I may have 100% probability that it might be an A rank. I could either be an A rank or S rank. From the one game that she's in, not counting any of the dialogue or anything from Crossworlds, she is super interesting. She's an AI. She doesn't even have a physical body. Hopefully she does get one, though. Like, that'd be fucking awesome. But right now, like, Sage is, like, S. Sage is, like, either S or high A. But I like Silver more than Sage, so that's where I'm at with that. Okay, guys, 3 more. We have the end. I fucking hate this boss. The one with the fucking tubes that go up to this motherfucker. But I love that fight and I hate that fight at the same time. But I know that this was the whole reason why Sonic Frontiers even happened. Like, this thing was trapped in cyberspace. And the thing that, like, kind of lowers it for me is it's just a purple moon. Like, fuck, dude. There was a puppet-looking girl I didn't even see. Oh, okay, you see it? It's probably who the fuck? This one? One of these one? This one? I don't know, dude. But yeah, the end comic. Okay. I don't know what to think about the end, to be perfectly honest with you guys. Like, the Titans were more interesting. But this being the instigator of everything that happens, though, was pretty cool. And I guess by technicality, they're like on the same threat level as like Imperator X, Eraser Jin, and Mephiles, you know? So like, the end is probably here. Like, she could damage Supersonic. Or the end, this could damage Supersonic. In both forms, in the fucking blue-eyed, gonna fucking raging demon your ass mode, the end could damage that too. Technically more powerful than the one guy though, Ix. The end, yeah. Okay, the train attendant that we play as in the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Who's this guy? Yo, train guy, yo, dude. Let's be fair. Let's be perfectly honest. We don't fuck with train guy, okay? No, Death and Destruction is Cheese's own category. Like, he was just like, wasn't he just working that day and then, you know, the whole thing happened? This guy wasn't even, like, in on it at all. Like, yeah, the poor guy was just like, hey, I'm just gonna work the train at, I don't know, Emerald Hill Zone. I'm just here having a great time working my shift. And oh my god, Sonic's fucking dead. But it's okay. It turned out to be fun in games because Amy set it up for her birthday. There's this plot of Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, everybody. SBO was the culprit. Anyway, on to the last character here. The dragon. Here's who I thought. So, before I do Tangle, I thought this was Tangle, but no, I completely forget her name. the funny dragon person that turns into a dragon. Literally turns into a dragon. Trip? Is it? Wait, is this Trip? Sonic Superstars? And her super form is a dragon. She just turned. She's like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Turns into a literal dragon. She's alright. Her spin dash is a wheel. And I think she double jumps. It's alright. I think her name was Trip, but you played it not me. True. But like I don't remember her, dude. Like I remember, like I know who it is, so I can't put her in who this. But like I know she's like the last playable character you unlock, and then she's a dragon, and you need to complete her campaign to play the true final boss. Anyway, there's the tier list, guys. We did. Looked it up. It was Trip. Okay. We did. Hip hip hooray. Do do do. Do 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 do. Okay, here's the Sonic character ranking. Death and Destruction, the meme one. Okay. Other than the memes, where would I place Cheese? I always pair Cheese with Cream, so Cheese would probably just be with Cream. Wherever Cream is on this list. I completely forget. Right here. But since they're both categorized in separate places, Death and Destruction. The things that go beside, they're not here, but like Super Tails' Flicky Army, that would go here too. Literally the most powerful thing in Sonic history. Cheese and Flicky Army of Death. And then S rank is. Now I'm not sure about the particular order, but we'll just go down the list. S rank: Emerald, Shadow, Blaze the Cat, or okay, Emerald, Shadow, Blaze, Sonic, Sonic again, Dr. Robotnik / Dr. Eggman, Silver, Sage. A rank: Knuckles, Tails, Metal Sonic, Omega, Rouge, Espio, Amy. B rank: Big, Cream, and Cheese. Vector, Gemerald, Jet, the Wisps, The End, Emperor Ix, Mephiles, Merlina, Eraser Jin. C rank: Gamma, E102 Gamma, Storm. It's me, the devil. Black Doom. Chaos Zero, or just Chaos. Gerald Robotnik, the player avatar from Forces. Chip, Whisper, Wave, Tangle, Vanilla, Tikal, Commander Tower, Shade, the train guy, and Trip. What about King Boom Boo? Ghosts? Oh yeah, they don't exist. If King Boom Boom was a character, I don't know, they just spook Knuckles. Like, probably, definitely above Infinite. Maybe like right here, King Boom Boo. Okay, speaking of D rank, Maria Robotnik, Caliburn, Charmy, Ray, Mighty, King Boom Boo, Shara, Egg Reverie, or the combination of the egg, whatever, from Sonic Mania, Infinite, and then lastly E rank. We have E rank. We have the Deadly Six, Zavok, Zaz. Don't remember their name. Don't remember their name. Don't remember their name. Don't remember their name. Omo Chow, King Dodonpa, King Arthur, Bean, Park. Yeah, Bark. Fucking Weasel guy. No, wait. Fuck. Fang the sniper. There you go. Metal Knuckles, Tails Doll, Eggman Nega. Not to be confused with the N-word. Professor Pickle. Princess Elise, Orbot, Cubot, and literally the Echidna Elder that caused perfect chaos. Infinite Down Bad. I like his character design. I like that, like, okay, he got his ass kicked by Shadow and he worked with Eggman and got the power of the Phantom Ruby. But he was bitch made. Infinite is cool, but he's also bitch made. So it's like he has the potential to be a really good villain, but I don't know. No, I get it. It's like, oh, Shadow did what he did to Silver in the game that he can't remember. Plays cutscene where Shadow uses Chaos Control, slows down Silver, and does a spinning roundhouse kick to the back of his head. That's what he did to Infinite, and Infinite's like, Infinite couldn't take it. Silver was like, ah, shit! Fuck, I need to go take a shit! And then him and Shadow go take a shit. And then Infinite's like, oh, fuck that goddamn faker. I'm gonna go cry to mommy now. And then Eggman's like, yo, you want freaking power? And then he's like, yeah, dude. And then they got high on gems, and then they took over the world. That's what. There's Sonic Forces in a nutshell. Oh my god. Metal Sonic is programmed to erase those anomalies. Anyway, that's a character tier list. I don't know. And who dis? Should I go over every one of new who dis? 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 Passive lyric. Who dis? Who dis? Who dis? Yeah, okay. Isn't he weak? Who? Infinite? Wasn't Infinite like a force of good? Like he was a leader. He's like, in the case file anyway, and in Sonic Forces, he's like, oh, I was the leader of the Jackal Squad, and then the Jackal Squad got beaten down by Shadow the Hedgehog, and I personally got beat by him, and now I'm fucking hate the world. And then Shadow was like, dude, you ain't S rank, get the fuck out of here. And then he leaves. And then Infinite mistook what he said and was like, did you just call me bitch made? I'll show you bitch made. And turns out he's bitch made. Okay, that's enough of that. That was a ton of fun. I kind of wish I knew more of these characters, to be honest, but I can only rank the guys that I do know. I'm sure all of these IDW comic guys are sick. Like this guy just looks like Mecha Sonic from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but he's all like rusted down and everything. He's got like a cool looking cloak. And then this looks like one of the Gamma's like brothers, But like, I don't know who they are. Anyway, thank you to everybody that watched. Thank you to everybody that joined and chatted. And I will see you guys next week. Or maybe tomorrow, I don't know. I'm really in a Dragon's Dogma mood. I've been playing a ton of Dragon's Dogma online, and I've been enjoying my time playing that game. I don't know if I want to stream it at some point. I have no clue. But yeah, maybe next, because I want to play Sonic. Do I want to do another racing crossword? I'm starting to get burnt out. That's the problem. Maybe next Thursday we'll do a crossworld stream. And maybe on Tuesday we'll do. Maybe on Tuesday we'll do another tier list because I like these ones. I like these. It won't be Sonic related though. Maybe I'll do like a Kingdom Hearts tier list, or I'll do a Final Fantasy tier list, or I'll do Monster Hunter tier list. I don't know, just depends. But yeah, with that, guys, we will see you later. But until then, we barely made it. Whew, that was tight! Ah, there you go.